Hi, my name is Roberta Montagnini and I'm a portrait photographer. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the Godox R200, which is this light right here. If you'd like to know more about my thoughts and whether I think you should have this light, please keep watching. The R200 ring light needs to have the AD200 Pro to connect. So, which means this is not an independent light and it's not gonna work on its own. But if you have the AD200 Pro or even the AD200, they can connect using this head and the wire, and all of a sudden the power of this light is transferred to the R200, the ring light. So when you purchase the ring light, it also comes with a pouch that you can put your AD200 inside. So if you're on the go, it's very handy. Your light is always strapped to your body and you don't need help. You can just, do your own thing. In how many ways can you use the R200? So I figured out there are two ways to use it. You can either use on a tripod like I have it right now, or you can mount it on your camera. I personally prefer to have it mounted on my tripod just because it gives me more flexibility with the kind of shooting that I'm doing. So I can position the light wherever I want and it's pretty simple to do it. So once it's mounted, the light can be adjusted with the many adjusters it has on the back, and you're probably just gonna use the tilt forward and back. So you have this option with your light. You can also buy an attachment to place an umbrella, so you can have an umbrella in front of the light so the light would bounce it back. It's something to consider as well. This is the light, and this is currently showing the how do you call the modeling light. You can turn it off, you can turn it on, and you can change the intensity. So a little bit, a lot of it, and a little bit more and off. So yeah, it's pretty compact and simple. All right, so I'm gonna show you now how to place this light on your camera. So now I removed the light from the tripod and this is what you get. So there are a bunch of adjustments here on the back. You have this thing here that creates the tilt. I will place it for now just at 90 degrees. And you also have this little wheel here that you place your camera on top, so your camera will secure the light on its body. I'm using the R5 and I'm using the 2470 by Canon. So all you have to do, make sure you find the thing that you can screw, the back of the hole that screws. Oh my gosh, that didn't sound that good. So here's your ring light, and in order to connect it to your camera, all you need to do is, I find this way easier. So you place your ring light here, make sure it's on a 90-degree angle, and then you find where you want to screw the little adjustment here. Place your lens inside the ring light. And then this is how you adjust it. Now you can control how much of the ring light should be flush or not. You just control here with the swivel and you just lift your camera like that. And this is how it looks. So now you have your light mounted to your lens. Now your camera is mounted on the Godox R200 and it's pretty easy to maneuver. So you can still get the lens to go through back and forth. And you still get to work like you would normally. It doesn't impair anything. It does add a little weight, but it's not much really. I can still hold it pretty easily with one hand. So if you're a photographer and if you are you know, shooting people on the go at an event, for example, I think this R200 is pretty good, and I think you would benefit from having something like this. It's pretty easy to use. Now let's talk about attachments that you can use on your Godox R200. There are 3 attachment grids that you can place in front of the ring light. So we have here the 20, the 30, and the 40. So 40 is the widest honeycomb and 20 is the smaller honeycomb. And right now I am placing the 40 in front of the light. So just so you can see how easy it is to attach, and it's done like this. It's just a snap and go. This is the 40, as you can see here, the grid. And if you'd like to play with grids and have more directional and light, have more drama with your foot portraits, I think grids are a really nice and fun way to experiment. Another product that I think it's pretty nice, it's the beauty dish. As you can see, it looks pretty good. It is very solid and it mounts right in on your ring light. So so you place it. I have to remove the thing here before. So you make sure it's placed like that. Then you just connect. There's a little swivel thing here on the back to make sure it's securely fastened. And you have the ring light. Sorry, you have the beauty dish now onto your ring light like that. Obviously, I personally find that if you were shooting something like this, I don't really like it, or maybe I don't know how to use it, but I really like using the beauty dish once this light is mounted on a tripod. So if your light is mounted on a tripod, you can just get your beauty dish, put it right there, and then just make sure it is securely secured and, you know, tight, so the beauty dish is not falling in front of your model or your clients. So it is secure, and then you just get to position it where you want. There's not a lot of real estate, so it's very compact, and this is one of the things I really love about this light. So if you're traveling, if you're on the go, this will not add on any bulk to your equipment, you know, to your bag, and you have a lot of things to play with wherever you go. And did I talk about attachments? The beauty dish also comes with attachments. You can have a grid mounted on it, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to mount. And now you have your beauty dish and you have a grid attached to it like that. We also have there are 3 different sizes. We have the 40 right here. This is the 20, the small, and the one right now plugged in is the 30. So a small, medium, and large, which is very similar to the smaller grid. These ones are for the beauty dish, and this one is for the ring light directly. There's also a very convenient way to store your equipment and safe. So there's this little pouch here, this little bag with a zipper, where you can put your light. So you can place this AD200 right in there and then zip it. And there's also a nice one that I really love it. I think this one is really good. There's this large bag that you can place all your attachments in it. Your beauty dish, your light, your ring light, and all your hopes and dreams. All right, so this is the bag, the view from a little bit further away so you get to see it and you get to store everything in it. So I'm just gonna pretend I'm packing. Well, I do have to put the stuff away so you get to watch me on the go. So I'm just removing the screw at the back so I can remove the beauty dish. And it's now removed. And you can remove it from the beauty dish itself, or you can keep it. And then you just place it right here. I'm going to keep it in because, you know, at least they are together. This is how it looks. I love this bag. The quality is really good. I really recommend this bag. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the R200, and now I hope you enjoyed the photos I've taken with it. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions and anything else, please leave the comments in the comments below or whatever it's placed. And I hope to hear from you guys soon and hope this video was enjoyable. Bye now.